Not yet.
Well,
Steve, I mean, you will have to be quiet, Steve.
good luck.
At some point, you will have to be of the quiet variety, muted or otherwise.
Okay, well, let me know when that time comes.
It's coming, Steve. It's going to be coming up soon. I don't want you to jump the gun, let's say.
I won't.
Because, then you might fuck up and unmute early.
Might fuck up?
It's possible.
You did have that discussion with my wife prior to the show, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never fuck up. It's all Chris's fault.
Well,
she did blame it on you.
She did blame it on me.
Yes.
But I told her that if it was in my hands, things would be far worse for you.
Yeah, if you fucked it up, it would be fucked up.
Yeah.
With the emphasis on fucked. If you didn't get that.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I agree, Steve. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. So, and Matt is here. He's feeling a little bit peckish and maybe under the weather.
He's a pecker?
Not a pecker. I said peckish. He's feeling peckish, Steve.
He's feeling like a dick?
Like kind of like, or is that hungry? Did I get I got that wrong.
You probably got it wrong.
I think I got it wrong. It's been a long day, Steve. I don't want to get into all the withitudes and the Y4s and the house-O's and the.
I think the term is under the weather. I don't even understand what that's supposed to mean, but it's a term.
We're all under the weather.
I know.
At every second of the day, Steve.
So why do they use that term to describe somebody who's sick?
I don't know.
Now let's look it up.
I don't know. You do that for later on.
Oh, okay.
You can give a little Steve Alcorn factoid during the show.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Oh, yes.
Perfect, Steve. I'm glad that you're here. I don't know what we'd do without you, Steve.
A show?
Yeah, that's true. I would do a fucking show. I agree.
Huh, okay.
So, you ready to start this thing there, Steve?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Is it time to go quiet now?
Yeah, Steve. You can mute now.
Steve Alcorn's a fine investigator.
Oh, fuck off.
This is the Fortean Slip with your host, Chris York.
I don't need porn, Chris. I have a good woman.
Listen, I have a good woman. I still watch porn.
Co-host, Steve Alcorn.
You are the top shit in Bigfootery if you get the invitation.
Oh, are you?
I've gotten the invitation 2 years in a row now, Chris.
Wow, not me.
And sometimes special guest, Matt Knapp.
It's part of growing older, maturing. Makes me more dignified and stuff. Okay, George Washington. I opted for the.
Isn't that what the meth addicts say? That make me more dignified.
Taking on all things strange since 2013.
Wait a minute.
I don't know what the hell.
Are you saying that he's pregnant?
Possibly.
Was he implanted by one of these teenage aliens?
Did that happen to Arnold?
This device, which comes as part of Nintendo's Quality of Life initiative, is
going to have kids running around banging their heads off bricks.
Yeah.
You're about to witness the strength of creep knowledge.
Good evening. Welcome to the Fortean Slip. This is episode 70. A Stargate Is Born. Steve, do you want to sing a song with me?
No.
You have to be the Lady Gaga part, though.
Okay.
You definitely would have to be the Lady Gaga or the duo.
I'm not sure what the song is. I'm not familiar with most of Lady Gaga's stuff.
You don't know about the whole fucking A Star Is Born song?
Well, you start, and I'll try to see if I know it.
I don't know the fucking song. I just know of it, Steve.
Well, you said we were going to do a duet.
I didn't say right now.
Oh, so we have to learn the song and then.
Steve, I would never sing a song with you.
No, I wouldn't either.
I tried to do an old-timey radio show with you. and for the record, I went back and listened to it recently.
Oh, why?
Because we talked about it on the fucking show. So I actually went back and listened to the fucking that horrid piece of shit. And I was absolutely right. I put in all this emoting and fucking all this effort, and then it's just, hi, I'm Rat Man.
Hi, I'm Rat Man.
I am Rock Quarry.
I'm not an actor, Chris. I'm not an actor.
Dude, you have more emotion, like just in normal speech, like.
But I thought I was emoting.
Oh my God, you couldn't. It just to listen to it. It was so hilarious, dude. It was so cringy, and I had forgotten that in the first episode, Tim Fasano was actually a skunk ape.
That's right. Yeah.
I totally fucking forgot exactly what it was that we did. Oh God.
I would like to forget the whole entire, fiasco myself, but
yeah, well, we all would, Steve. But unfortunately, I put it up on YouTube, so.
Well,
and it's still there if anybody wants to go back and listen to it.
Nobody's going to go back and listen to it.
Yeah. Steve, it's still there.
They might listen to a minute of it.
They might what?
They might listen to like 1 minute of it.
Yeah.
And then bow out, because that's exactly what I would have done.
If they can get even. Yeah. Yeah. So, and if anybody didn't notice, the production audio is back for the show. I just grabbed one of the old intros and
hey, I got an idea, Chris.
And threw it up. What's that, Steve?
Maybe we should record a new intro, and I'll read from a script.
No, Steve.
Why not?
No, I think I can find better clips of you during the show.
All right.
But Matt, how you feeling over there? Yeah. We'll get back to you later.
This is my dead fish episode.
we were joking before the show that Matt was just gonna be hey Matt, what do you think? Yeah.
I think that if you guys did a reenactment of A Star Is Born, it'd be the Chris Christopherson and Barbra Streisand version.
Oh yes,
and
Steve would definitely be the Barbra Streisand sympathizing with Michael Jackson's sexual predilections. Jesus Christ! Did you guys hear about that?
No.
Yeah. Mind numbing.
Oh, it's just like, yeah, that's just how he was.
Oh, well. Well, now that we have that cleared up.
What?
Too bad it's too late for Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, he just had, that was his predilection. Everything's okay. Everything's good. I was talking with somebody recently, and I said, if that was any other man on the planet, and they came to you and they were like, hey, I want to sleep with your children in my bed, and you can sleep in the house, but you have to sleep on the other side of the mansion. Like does anyone not, like, even if it's fucking just there's nothing going on, even if there's nothing going on, it's still fucking fucked up.
Well, there was this one couple.
Oh, are we gonna go to Abducted in Plain Sight?
Just saying. There was this one couple that would have been like, cool.
Yeah.
We don't need to be there.
No, yeah. You want to take us on a trip? And Fondle our son? Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you definitely would be the Barbra Streisand part of that.
No, I would not.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
come on, Babs.
Yeah. You are kind of out of touch, Steve.
Oh, I'm a little out of touch, yes, but not when it comes to that sort of thing.
Steve, I mean, I can bring up sound clips.
Yeah, let's not.
Something
Because you'll just
about a
manipulate.
bear.
And I don't even have Steve, the best part about this is I don't even have to grab those sound clips out of context.
Yes, I'm sure you would, because I never
No,
say anything stupid, silly.
I don't think so, Steve. I recall this particular episode.
I would not defend somebody like Michael Jackson for doing things of that nature.
Of that nature.
So you wouldn't be able to find a sound clip that would incriminate me. Oh yeah, you would, but not for that.
I'm sure I could, yeah. I'm absolutely positive that I could, Steve.
Go for it. No, don't go for it, because you will. Then it'll be in the intro to the show, and then
I've got this friend, and like every time he's in like a threatening situation, like say somebody's like really pissed off at him and wants to
like,
beat
hey,
his
you're
ass,
a pedophile.
he starts laughing and saying all the wrong shit. And I think Steve has that same fucking issue.
huh?
Like, yeah, go for it, Chris. I mean, wait, no, don't.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't even have to give Steve the fucking shovel. He
No.
just picks it up himself and starts digging away.
I like to shovel, apparently.
What's that?
I said I like to shovel, apparently.
You do. You do. It's kind of funny.
I don't do it on purpose.
No.
Well, no.
No. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I do wonder. I mean, I've known you for quite a while. I know that sometimes you get trapped in a loop, in like a word loop. You're kind of like it's kind of like almost like you're an artificially intelligent being in that way, and that Matt and I have somehow decoded like your brain in a way, and we get you caught in a loop.
Huh.
We took the red pill.
Yeah.
Or the blue pill, or whichever pill
Yeah,
it was.
whichever, yeah. but Steve, I'm sorry. Sorry.
All right.
Reality isn't real, Steve.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what they're saying now.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I've been living in a fantasy for a long time, so it's okay.
I know, Steve. I know. Do you know that people believe we went to we transported military personnel and assets and other assorted items to Iraq through a Stargate?
We did?
That's what they're saying, Steve. People are saying. I'm gonna go with the whole new adage of people are saying.
Well, if people are saying it,
You know, it's
probably true.
people are saying. I'm of the opinion, Steve, that this might be a possibility if people are saying.
So a Stargate, like on TV, that kind of Stargate.
I knew it.
Yeah, Steve. And they had, James Spader like figure out it was constellations and
No, I meant the TV.
but instead of like being like the most incredible people on the planet and going to another galaxy to meet another civilization, they decided to invade Iraq with it.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. You explain it to me.
Well, I can't because, like you said, why wouldn't you just go to, someplace cool? Why would you go to the desert?
Well, I mean, technically, and I know you both are more fans of the Stargate TV show.
MacGyver.
However, I myself,
after MacGyver,
I'm a purist. I go Kurt Russell, James Spader.
Yeah.
But they went to the fucking desert, basically.
They did.
But they didn't stay.
It was in another fucking, on another planet, but it was still a desert. So
yeah, but it's another planet's desert.
it was Dune, Steve. Speaking of which, I don't mean to get on a tangent, but Matt, did you hear they're doing a Dune remake?
Yes, I did. Fairly apprehensive about it.
Well, like I said, I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but
well, just saying, wasn't anything wrong with the first one.
Okay, all right. Here's the problem. I've talked to people who've read the book. I have not read the book yet. It is on my to-do list. The original movie became a cult classic, does not follow the book properly. And there are people out there who have been wanting a more by the book movie, which I think they got closer to it with the Dune miniseries for sci-fi. But I don't know. I'm like you. I'm kind of apprehensive. I'm like, please, 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 please. But I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. But so yeah, I don't know. I don't know about these Stargates.
I can't get my head around it.
The Stargates? Or do it?
All of it. All of the conspiracy theories. Maybe not all of them, but certain ones. Stargates being part of this group. So we have Stargates, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We have to. There has to be Stargates, Matt.
That's some pretty serious technology.
Yeah.
I mean, would we all agree that a portal that allows you to travel?
Well, hey, I mean, if we want to look at things scientifically, there are, according to science, according to mathematics, according to Einstein's postulations, his theories, his mathematics, the Einstein-Rosen bridge,
right,
which is a portal through space-time. Or
I'm cool with all of that.
I don't know the exact.
My problem are the people, the ones that ride this tidal wave of conspiracy.
Yeah.
So we've got the technology of the Stargate that we've been using since World War II or something. We've got the flat Earth, where.
Did you hear they're going to go to Antarctica and find the edge?
Oh, of course. Good luck with that.
Let him go.
and that's somehow, you know, the world governments or whoever, the powers that be, you know. But with all the technology that it would take to pull that off, and all the technology of the Stargate, no way in hell we went and landed on the moon. Which to me seems a little backwards. But I guess the flat earthers could write it off as, well, the moon doesn't exist. It's just a part of the hologram.
Right.
But still, it just seems kind of...
And things get really weird, though. If you start looking into things scientifically, things get very weird. Because now they have postulations and theories that the universe is a hologram.
Huh.
And I don't know that they are proven in any way, but there are, and it's just interesting to me that there are these theories out there and they're based on science.
Right. But I also read an article that some physicist or somebody had mathematically proven that false now.
If that's the case, then, you know, I'm more than open to believe it.
But, you know, that could have been just like another article, like all the rest.
They're debating now the whole idea of the multiverse.
Yeah.
You know, and whether or not we have all these different dimensions out there that could be, you know, just off, which, you know, we've talked about this before when we've talked about John Titor. And, you know, whether or not there are multiple worlds, multiple realities, multiple versions of you and me doing this show. Maybe successfully, Matt.
Perhaps. Or maybe we're just two drunk homeless guys sitting in an alley thinking that we're doing the show.
Right. Just every Sunday night, we set up a cardboard box.
Two drunk homeless guys.
Yeah, you died long ago.
Yeah, come on, dude. You OD'd on some bad smack.
Okay.
You were sucking dick for crack rock.
Yeah.
It just went down bad, Steve. We tried to save you.
We found you rambling about something. You were like shoplifting socks from CVS, talking about you can resell them for hundreds of dollars or something.
Socks at CVS. Oh, yeah, they probably do have them. I'm going to have to go check now. Thanks, Matt. Well, CVS socks got to be therapeutic or something. So.
See, look at him. He just runs with it.
Yeah, he's all over that shit now. He can't help but think that way.
I can't.
Yeah, he can't. It's ingrained in him now, Matt.
He's an entrepreneur.
He is a man among men.
Something. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I don't believe that we have this technology yet. In my opinion, I think that the possibility for a wormhole, the Einstein-Rosen bridge, is possible because science has some pretty hard facts that point to.
Hey, wrinkle in time. Why not?
Yeah. So I don't know. And there are scientists that believe they are creating the beginnings of time machines, which is fucking fascinating. Like, have you seen what these guys are doing? Like with these lasers trying to bend space time, bend time by bending
lasers?
Space. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's lasers. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm always in with lasers.
Okay, so what they do is they create a field of he's created this field, and what he believes or what he's postulating, and this may not be true, but this may be the first incarnation of a time machine. And the lasers cross, making this square,
right,
all the way up and down. So it's kind of like this tower where the lasers crisscross back and forth, creating these levels of squares, thereby bending, because as the light wraps around, so to speak, it bends space. So he believed that if he keeps this going, that eventually it will begin to bend time. And it's fascinating. I mean, I don't know if I've gotten it all correct, but I posted the video about it on my blog. I think it's called The World's First Time Machine. Yeah, it's pretty fascinating stuff. And I actually watched it.
Laser tower. I like it.
It's very, very interesting. So, but yeah, I don't know what to think as far as like what we have for technology to do this shit. But I know that there are possibilities out there that we don't think about. But wormholes theoretically are supposed to exist. And there are people out there who believe, that, like I said, these multiple world theories, there's all these different postulations. Are we living in a fucking simulation? Who knows?
There's a lot of people that believe it.
Who knows?
And a lot of those people are people that are smarter than you and I.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes it scary. I mean, they're not on Steve's level.
No.
Well, there was one article that I saw recently that they found out that the universe is basically binary. It's all made up of ones and zeros.
I don't know about that.
I haven't seen a single one or zero.
I mean, we invented binary code, so the odds are like, oh,
I don't
wow.
know. I don't know how they came to that conclusion. I know I read an article. I can't remember how long ago it was, but it's fucking crazy what these people come up with. And sometimes these people, like multiple world theory. When I read about it years ago, I was like, I don't know. I mean, it sounds kind of sketchy. And last week, I'm listening to a fucking podcast with Neil deGrasse Tyson and some other guy talking about multiple world theory.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit is mainstream science now. So
but it's like statistics. I mean, whenever you're talking about an infinite number of possibilities, which whenever it comes to the universe or whatever you want to call it, I mean, we have no grasp of it. It goes on infinitely. Therefore, if this happened and the earth was created, then mathematically, all this should be possible. It could have happened almost exactly the same again and again and again and again. It's hard to like wrap your mind around, but like I get it and I understand the concept, and it's kind of weird. I would like the opportunity to meet myself from Earth 12.
that'd be awesome.
And perhaps I'm a speedster.
I've met you from Earth
Exactly.
12. It's not pretty.
Oh,
Yeah. Earth 13 though.
Is your name Jake Garrick?
It is not. It's still Matt Knapp.
Oh,
damn it.
I'm glad you know.
No, Chris.
Steve is from Earth 12, Matt.
Well,
this is all news to me.
You've theorized that I've, traveled through some sort of weird wormhole, dimensional rift thingy.
Steve, if I see, here's the thing. If I didn't know any better, I would think that you come from the world of Stephen King's The Dark Tower. That you, but however, you were kicked out of the Gunslingers.
I'm not familiar with either of those.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think you're a throwback, Steve. I don't understand you.
I don't understand.
I've never understood you, and I don't want you to take that the wrong way. I think Matt and I can remember many fond memories of not understanding you.
It's all right. Not everybody can understand my genius. So I get it. And you guys are, Matt said it earlier, you're not on the same level.
Listen, there are people in this world who try to be funny.
Yeah, well.
And then there are people who are just unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
And Steve, I want you to know.
I'm neither.
That you are the most unintentionally funny person on the planet. And when you try to be funny, it's some of the most awful shit on the planet.
It's like missing time with Steve.
Yeah. Like
it's not that I don't understand the things he says. I just have no idea how we got to them.
Yeah. Oh,
that is my
sometimes like, whoa, what? Huh? Weren't we just driving in the car?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm in the middle of a sentence.
And you're gone.
Huh?
Poof. You're fucking Kaiser Soze.
No, I'll start talking about something totally different.
I remember this one time when I was drinking beans in Guatemala. I was in this barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois.
I used to sing in a barbershop quartet. I got arrested in Tijuana once. Like, what?
How do you get arrested in Tijuana?
I was with the church. Huh?
Listen, I was at a donkey show.
I mean, there's some weird shit that goes on in Tijuana.
Steve,
how do you get arrested there?
You are the legend of Sweetwater, Steve. So I mean,
I'm the legend of something.
There's like,
how did I forget so soon?
Yes, fucking Sweetwater legend Steve Alcorn. Steve, now that I have the soundboard.
Yeah.
That there may be
I would like
there will be blood.
There may
I would
be
like to announce my retirement from the
there may
Fortean
be
Slip.
There may be a Legend of Sweetwater parody trailer.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
The name of the show is being changed to the Fortean Clip.
Oh, Steve. You're such a good sport.
Or just stupid. I don't know.
Oh,
why
perish the thought.
Why would you say such a thing, Steve? Why?
The
humanity. Steve.
Weren't we talking about Stargates?
Sure. we can talk about that. So here's the deal. Like, we've witnessed military, whatever you want to call it. I am feeling under the weather, kind of out of it, so deal with it. But whenever the military like invades a place, and here in the United States, they like send all their vehicles on train and everything, and then they all hit a port, usually in para breakdown Phil Polling's area.
Yep.
And ship them all over there, wherever they're going or whatever. We've seen this happen numerous times. So if they did have a Stargate, like they're claiming, it kind of contradicts itself.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have to go to all that trouble.
That's part of the cover-up.
But why?
So that we don't know.
Matt, the Stargate is in the Washington area. See, this is what they do. They bring in the ships from the shipyard place out in the ocean. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. To Washington, and then they Stargate them.
Well, let's just
over.
Let's be honest here. The idea for this discussion came from a Vice article.
Yes.
Right.
So if the fine investigators at Vice could uncover this,
well, they came up. The whole thing is that people. It's not that this thing.
People say,
but that people are saying that this is a thing. People are saying that the flat Earth is a thing, Matt. And in case you missed it, we had the fine Mick West on to discuss the flat Earth with us. And he said it's a bunch of malarkey.
What?
If Mick West says it's malarkey, I'm going to have to agree.
The flat Earth is malarkey, he says. It's hogwash. I don't want to talk out of turn, Matt. But he says it's downright bad science.
Bad science.
Yeah.
So we're not just a frisbee flying through space
on the back of a turtle.
On the back of a turtle.
That even goes deeper into the flat Earth conspiracy, Matt.
It's too deep for me. That's one big turtle.
There's flat earthers. And then there's flat earthers. It goes deep. The conspiracy goes way farther than you think. I can't even wrap my brain around half the time. It's too deep. But Stargates, they could be real.
I think they could be.
They could be real. I think that there's a possibility that eventually they will exist, and I think that the science is there. Folding space time. Now, maybe we destroy the universe when we try doing it. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, well, at least we have a Stargate.
What will we care then? It'll be gone.
Right.
Yeah, the Stargate will be there then for the next people.
That's right.
When they fold that shit.
Well, no, according to the Vice article, it was given to the ancient Sumerians, and then the technology was lost for a long time because
by the Anunnaki.
Yeah, the Anunnaki gave it to
the Anunnaki. Are we going to New Barrow?
I'm not sure
when it comes around.
What the hell? Why not?
I think we should. Fucking party like it's 1999.
And then in some top secret classified military installation somewhere, Bob drew the shortest straw. Well, Bob, step on through and tell us what happens.
I think it would be an honor to be Bob. Be the first person through.
You sent him to the blender dimension.
He's just floating in space. We didn't have a second
know
gate.
where it's going, dude. That's why you fucking.
Yeah, the whole thing about Stargates is you need two of them.
Yeah. Where's it open to?
Some other culture somewhere has one. If we have one, somebody else has one.
So we're just hopping from here to the desert.
Well, a long time ago, there's this
Times.
British guy that used one to go back and look at the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Saw it on like the Discovery Channel or something.
It was on the History Channel, I believe.
it's amazing
Was
shit
it?
they do there.
Yeah.
Those people at the History Channel, Discovery Channel, fucking whatever other channels they have,
Destination America. I think that's all in the same group.
where they search for fucking dragons and mermaids and
Country music television.
What?
yeah,
What's wrong with country music television?
It's just part of that same group.
yeah. It's,
Is it?
Sure.
No.
History Channel, Discovery Channel, Travel Channel, country music. It all goes hand in hand, Steve.
That's right, Steve.
I'm a fan of country music, so
That might be your problem, Steve.
no, it is not my problem.
Could be. Could be.
It's my strength, I think.
Your strength.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Does
The
that make
Ohio Cowboy,
that
Steve
make you
Alcorn,
like He-Man?
Sweetwater legend.
Sweetwater. The man, the myth, the legend. Steve Alcorn. Sweetwater. Audiences were wowed at the legend of Sweetwater.
If they were wowed, we'd have sold more T-shirts.
It's not too late.
Yeah, it's not, by the way.
What's that? What's that fucking... People at the AVN said Steve's cock was a masterpiece.
Why do we always get on that?
Sweetwater.
It is a masterpiece, but why do we have to talk about it?
This year's Sweetwater
Seems
Legend
like-
Award goes to...
Listen, Steve, listen, I've seen how tall you are. You're like fucking 7'5".
Yeah.
You've got to have a fucking massive hog on you for fuck's
Yeah.
sake. If you got something, even if you had something
He
moderately,
doesn't skip a beat. He's yeah.
especially even if you had something like moderately average, it still would be like fucking funk when it hit the fucking
That's
table.
right.
If you have
You know?
anything in proportion to the rest of you.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
for me to say that you were in a porno called The Legend of Sweetwater as a joke.
Should I take that as a compliment? Is that what you're saying?
Steve, I'm just saying, and you're like, why do we always have to go? No, that's a horrible thing for me to say, Steve. That you fucking that more than likely you
How
get a fucking
dare
massive
you.
hog. I mean, come on, yeah. How dare I? The humanity. How dare you sexualize me, Chris?
That's right. I mean, this is 2019.
Yeah,
We're not supposed to,
and you identify as an asshole.
I certainly try.
For the record, I'm asshole neutral.
God, the legend of Sweetwater. That shit has to happen, now, Steve.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. I'm not going to hold you back, but
I mean, the people didn't ask for it.
no,
We're going to give it to them anyway.
they probably don't even want it.
They don't give a sweet shit.
Yeah, but people are saying in a underage dance crew.
Oh.
Let's not.
What? That's who awarded him the title, wasn't it?
I don't even know who the person was
What person?
that awarded me the title.
Of The Legend of Sweetwater?
Yeah, except
We
that
were
they had
talking
some
about it
bad
last time.
nominations.
Are you hesitant to say it out loud, Steve?
Say what?
The person's name?
The
I don't know
title.
their name.
Or that you're The Legend of Sweetwater?
I am a legend, but I don't know if it's of sweet.
I wonder if like this person might have put their hands on the legend of Sweetwater, Matt.
No, no.
If they might have possibly pulled the old Sweetwater Taffy a time or two. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I'm wondering if maybe somebody gave Steve the old "How do you do?"
See, now there's a limit, Chris. And
A limit
there's
to
line.
what?
There's a line, and you cross it like
There is a limit. It's a
Every
thing
time
that it's a thing that you look for in at calculus.
Me and Chris recently had an in-depth conversation about crossing the line and limits.
Yes.
And I am here to tell you, you're barking up the wrong tree, Hoss.
Yes, and Matt and I disagreed on a particular video, which I thought was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's why we were discussing the crossing the line thing.
Mm.
And yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I don't know, Steve. I think that the Legends of Sweetwater is going to be coming to a fake theater near you. Might have to happen.
Good luck.
A theater that happens to be open late at night. And,
I think Matt, I think it should be done in the style of like Roger Rabbit as a porno, but with like hentai porn.
like Steve unzips and a tentacle comes out. That's all animated.
No. Steve is the only one. Like, so Steve's like fucking tentacle women who become tentacle monsters and moan, ooh.
Is that the line you were talking about, Steve?
This is a Fortean show, not a.
The Sweetwater Legend is very Fortean.
What's more Fortean?
We're talking about a cryptid in your pants.
Yeah. What's more Fortean than that? And you having sex with tentacle monsters?
I have not.
That's fucking like Cthulhu shit, Steve.
There are no such thing as tentacle monsters.
You're like a fucking wizard.
Believers of the Oklahoma octopus.
You're like a wizard. Go wave your wand at these creatures, Steve.
There's no octopus in Oklahoma.
Harry Potter. Go wield your wand. You shall not pass.
Thud. Come on, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
That's a compliment.
That's a Def Leppard quote.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is.
And finally, he owns it.
You are correct, Steve. It is what it is. And it is what it shall be. Oh, did you guys see the I did this on the show with David the other night, the Squatchable podcast, if you will, with Richard Allen. It was minus Phil polling yet again this week. But we did a story on our good friend David Childress.
Oh.
Who put on this like 2-hour and something talk where he talked about fucking everything. And Richard informed me that after listening to that my impression of David Childress isn't all that good.
Really? I disagree.
It's and for the record, it's like not a lot of things. It's like you're not trying to talk exactly like the person or whatever. You're trying to find something that
it's more like a caricature of Childress. Yes, but with voice.
Yeah. It's some kind of caricature there. So.
See, that's perfect.
Yeah,
sounds perfect. Just right.
Yeah, just right, Steve. It's like fucking Goldilocks. Yeah.
Okay.
The Three Bears.
Yeah, well, I know who Goldilocks is.
The fucking bed's just right.
Yeah, this bed's just right.
Just right.
I got
one. Keep up, Steve.
Jesus fucking Christ. Do I have to draw you a goddamn map?
No, I got it now.
Fuck. Telling you.
My mind is still on the socks at CVS. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, they're not real, Steve.
I bet you they are.
Oh my God.
It just goes to show you, Matt. Like if somebody was trying to like make up fake pornos about me, my brain would not still be on the socks we were talking about 25 minutes ago. Just saying. You know,
I appreciate the fact.
It might be on vagina and titties.
Well, yeah, but
I'm just saying, Steve.
I saw an episode of Live PD where a guy had shoplifted some socks from a pharmacy of some kind, like a Walgreens or something.
Well, yeah.
There's a CVS down the street. We're talking about other Earths and our counterparts on them. I make up a joke about homeless Steve shoplifting socks.
Matt, you found his loop button.
And he is going to go to a pharmacy within the next week and look for socks to resell.
Oh, he is.
And
it'll happen. You've put it in his brain. He's going to find socks that he can make money on now.
There are some. Well, there's some slippers at Walgreens.
Yeah.
That I'm aware of, yes.
That's great. It's awesome.
I want a 60% royalty of all sales.
Good luck.
Yeah.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm positive. Well, do I get a 60% royalty of all the proceeds from this show?
Sure.
Matt's in no position to make that.
2 million views.
I'm just saying, if we ever have a show that goes viral, I want a 60% royalty.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you get a 60% royalty?
Because I'm the talent. I've got the massive hog.
Listen to him now. He's turned into some sort of mafia overlord all of a sudden.
Well, there's money involved. I'm like, cool with it.
Hey, Scrooge McDuck, chill out. Like, you start talking cash and Steve's all in. Hey, I'm the guy with the hog over here. I'll wrap that fucker around your neck and start you like a fucking lawnmower.
Things like
you realize you're talking to the fucking Sweetwater legend over here?
Jesus Christ. Do you know who I am?
Line you from 20 feet away.
Oh, God. And I still continue to do this. Oh, God.
I'll never understand why.
I don't know.
Don't try to wrap your head around it, Steve.
I won't.
Just like, Matt and I have tried to wrap our heads around, the size of your penis tonight.
Well, you can't. So
see? You've loved it, Steve.
Hey, I'm proud of that.
Admit it.
Why wouldn't I?
Admit that shit. Own it. Like a man.
Urban legend.
You gotta act like a man. What's the matter with you? Come on, legend. Legend of Sweetwater. Step up to the plate. Step up to the plate.
Is that like a place?
I don't know.
If I went there, would I be like instantly recognized?
No.
Steve, I think it's like Willy Wonka.
Absolutely not. I'm like 98% sure there's a Sweetwater, Texas.
Well, I know there is.
And I doubt you're the legend of Sweetwater, Texas.
Well, I'm gonna go there someday and find out.
Okay.
To Sweetwater?
Get that image, put on a t-shirt, and wear it whenever you walk into town.
Good.
And walk into town. Don't drive. Like, park at the edge of town and walk in down Main Street.
Anymore. Nobody would recognize me. I'd have
Just walk right down the middle of Main
Street. With his like own image on the shirt that says the legend of Sweetwater.
Yeah. With an arrow pointing at his face.
Do you think I'd be all right? I mean, nobody would.
And I know that we have certain rules about not involving certain people on the show, but like, you have to get your wife like one of those "I'm with the Legend of Sweetwater" t-shirts with like an arrow pointing next to her.
No, we're not supposed to. I'm supposed to go there.
I've come here to kick ass and buy socks. And you're all out of socks.
And I'm all out of ass.
And I think Matt probably has it closer to the truth.
Oh, come on.
If there is a Walgreens in Sweetwater.
Jesus Christ.
I'll look it up now.
Oh. You've created a monster now.
Sweetwater.
You do realize that. That's all it took. The socks.
Walgreens. How do you spell Walgreens?
See, like the fucking. You remember, like the VH1 behind the music, Matt?
Yeah.
I can see like the Legend of Sweetwater behind the music.
Where are they now?
Sweetwater's actually in Tennessee.
And that's when Steve tried to find the perfect socks.
Oh, there is a Sweetwater.
Every time that
Tennessee,
he had traveling the country.
there is in fact a
Searching
Walgreens
pharmacies.
there.
Everywhere.
It is at 929 New Highway 68.
Does anybody else hear National Lampoon's Vacation theme music?
I just got back from a vacation. It was fun.
In 2019, Steve traveled to Sweetwater, Texas.
It's Tennessee. Sweetwater is actually in Tennessee. I looked it up.
Tennessee?
You know, I'm going to Tennessee here soon, so maybe I'll just visit Sweetwater while I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll snap a picture with me and the, Sweetwater sign.
That's awesome, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give you a little more ammunition. Because
Good
I'm
stuff.
apparently a fucking glutton for punishment.
Well, you never did give me. Yeah, I remember this.
The cowboy picture?
The cowboy picture, you motherfucker. Years ago, I asked Steve, excuse me, when we were doing the Skookum cigarette shit, the Skookum cigarette commercials. Skookum! I asked that motherfucker to give me a picture of him with the cowboy hat and with the fucking, the whole fucking get up and the pose, and the motherfucker wouldn't give it to me. Yeah, you, Sweetwater legend.
Well, the Sweetwater legend doesn't have to do shit like that.
See, why is it only when it's convenient for you?
Because that's the way.
Otherwise, it's like, I'm not the Sweetwater legend. Why are you guys making fun of me?
My mind works in mysterious ways, Chris.
Oh, okay. I see how it is, Steve.
Yeah.
You're such a fair weather. You're such a fair weather guy when it comes to bits. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I don't
know. I don't want to tear down any walls here for the listeners or anything, but when we're going down a road, and Matt and I are fucking just on fire. You just know how to pour like fucking cold water onto it.
I mean, I feel like death, like I'm working for this. I'm working hard for the money right now.
Yeah.
And
Wait, you're getting paid for this?
And you
wait, I haven't gotten it.
And then, when it works in your favor. Oh, well, yeah, I'm the legend. I'm the legend of Sweetwater. That's right. Yeah. Fucking funk.
I have
slaps his fucking dick on the table.
Oh.
How you like that, boys?
Neighborhood kids come out and start playing double dutch.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not real comfortable with two other men talking about the size of my unit. I'm sorry.
I would be.
Really?
I wouldn't give a shit. Yeah.
I would be uncomfortable with it if they were like currently like observing it or something, or actually had any fathom of a clue what it looked like.
Neither Matt nor Chris has observed it. And never will.
Hey, I don't want to observe your fucking dick.
Oh,
I'm not saying if you and I were
urinal, let's not.
Side by side that I might not fucking go.
So, Steve, you walk into a public restroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's 3 urinals.
Right.
And Chris is at the far right urinal.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'd position myself in the middle.
I know you would. But, but where would Steve? Like,
where would I go?
Yeah.
I would go into the booth. The
He would go hide.
That's what I do now. If somebody's in there, I use the stall. I think it's called.
Oh God, Steve!
I'm not a big fan of whipping my.
You make me laugh. You make me laugh, my friend. It's all good. It's all good.
You know, my least favorite type of urinal is like at a baseball stadium, and it's that big long trough. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Where Georgie's fucking boat comes floating down.
Yeah. We all float down here, Steve.
It's not a
You want a
fan.
balloon, Steve?
Or at bars where they fill that trough with ice.
Oh,
A big urine cocktail.
oh, Jesus. Ah. Oh, I think the
You're
last
familiar
time
with- You're
last
familiar.
time I saw a trough, I went to a bachelor party, and it was at like an Eagles club, and there was like fucking 12 strippers there, but the bathroom had the big fucking trough.
I'm not a fan. There's no wall. There's no privacy.
Yeah.
If they wanted to do something cool, you'd walk into a bathroom and they have like a huge intricate ice sculpture.
Of what?
You piss on the ice sculpture?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
like
you know, like the kind they
big
like
fountain in the
deliver like
middle.
champagne on and stuff, where it like follows a trail.
stand back like that little kid statue in the front yard and put
Yeah,
it out and squirt it at the fucking goddamn.
like you get up on a platform at the top and like pee here. You know, like it does this whole thing, like sets up lights and stuff. Dominoes fall over.
Oh. Yeah.
Like fish start spitting water out of like Poseidon's hands.
It's like the fucking water show at the Bellagio.
Yeah.
It's fucking a bunch of guys in there just dancing around. It's like a
Maybe that's what the water show at the Bellagio actually is.
that's what it should be. Just get a bunch of fucking gay men to dance around a goddamn
Why do they got to be gay?
sculpture and piss at it. Because listen, they'll be happy with dancing around, looking at each other's cocks. I mean, I'm not gonna be. I mean,
Well, you just said.
I said I'd take a peek, Steve.
Peaks don't count.
Yeah, just to be like,
Peaks don't count. I've
Just be
never
like,
taken a peek.
hey, that's what fucking Steve looks like. That's what Steve rates. All right, yeah.
Well, I'm sure I rate high, but but I'm not going to look at somebody else to see where they rate. I don't want to know.
You're the best.
I thought you said you had to piss. Why are you standing back there? Oh.
Oh, fuck. Steve, you walk right into it. You do. You do. You realize that, right? Like I know.
Oh, I know. I know.
It's kind of like, you know, how they funnel like the cows in to kill them.
Oh yeah,
You know, and yet you still, you know, let me fucking lead down the little pathway. And
Yep. I know I'm going to die, but I just can't help it.
yeah. It's okay, Steve. It's all right. It's gonna be over soon.
Yeah, well, I know.
Steve, how much time? Seriously, I want to know this. As a friend,
Yeah.
How much longer do we have with you on the Fortean Slip?
Oh, how much longer are you doing the show?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'll do it for as long as I can fucking do it. I think, to be honest.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be another episode. Could be 200. Could be 200 more. I don't know.
Wow. I was putting the like over under at like sooner.
Sooner, like
I don't know, like the way you've been saying stuff lately about like how you've been busy and you know I completely understand, by the way, with your work and everything. And I figured, you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna bring them
Are
on.
Are you kicking me off the show?
Fuck no.
Oh, good.
No. We're not playing that there, Sweetwater Legend.
Okay.
He's just giving you an exit.
Oh, well then see ya.
Well, no, I mean, no, seriously. Like I've been wondering it, and I figured I'd ask you.
I didn't
want to be like fucking backhanded about it, so I just fucking wanted to ask you straight up.
I have no intentions of ending my relationship with the Fortean Slip at this time. Now, next week that may change. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Listen, Steve, I'm sorry for doubting you.
It depends on how many episodes we dedicate to the topic of Steve's dick.
Well, if you're talking positively about it, I'm not going to be all that upset. I may act upset, but
So
if you told me I had a tiny penis or something and just kept going with that, I might end my relationship sooner.
no, we're pretty sure it's like a baby arm.
It's close, yeah.
Yeah,
That happened to me, by the way.
you saw.
You had a baby arm dick?
No, somebody made fun of my penis size.
Well, yeah, that's what guys do. They make fun of other guys' penis.
Right, but see, this was in the Bigfoot community. I forgot about that. At one point in time, a person who anonymously created a website dedicated to bashing me for some reason.
For the size of your cock.
Called me like a baby dick and all kinds of things.
Did it hurt your feelings, man?
Not really. Like a stranger, took the time to build a website.
Hasn't seen the size
based on my opinions of
Was
Bigfoot.
this before you were with your current better half?
Yes.
So this was back when you were swimming in Bigfoot groupie pussy, right?
Yeah, Bigfoot coos.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh boy, that would suck. I'm sorry, but I've seen things.
And Steve is not referencing the actual cryptid when he says that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I know.
Steve, what kind of
but like, isn't that weird though? Like in the Bigfoot world, like somebody would like go there over like opinions on a mythical creature.
No, it's not weird at all. I mean, it's weird.
All right, Sweetwater Legend.
It's not weird for the Bigfoot community. No. It's weird that people go there in the first place, but
what? To go where?
You don't disagree with somebody, so you say they have a tiny penis.
Oh.
Well, it was a full-blown website.
Yeah.
It wasn't, that was just one part. I mean,
yeah, Matt Knapp has a tinypenis.com.
Yeah.
Look that up. No, wait, let's not. There weren't any photographic evidence or anything, was there?
No. There was a picture that was supposed to be me, but it wasn't.
Oh. Maybe they had the wrong Matt Knapp.
No, they didn't.
There's a big old picture of Matt right on the front page.
This one.
This Matt Knapp.
Maybe it was Matt Knapp from Earth 12.
Perhaps it was.
Maybe he's got a tiny penis. I don't know, because even though I've met him, I haven't met him that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not even going to say it. I put the shovel away.
You put that shovel away, Steve.
I did.
You put that fucker away.
Yep. It almost came out, but no.
Before we get into the news tonight, the t-shirts are still on sale for 8 more days. 8 more days.
So now they don't ship those out until the campaign is over, correct?
Right. It ends on the 1st, and they ship on the 9th. So, of April, by the way.
April 9th.
Yes. So you'll get them somewhere in between, like the 10th.
Our t-shirt campaign ends on April Fool's Day. How appropriate.
Yeah. April Fools. No shirt.
No, you're going to get a shirt.
We have fulfilled the order.
I was referring to us being fools.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. The order has been fulfilled, so everybody's shirt will ship. Everybody who ordered a shirt. So anybody else that wants to order a shirt, that wants to get one before the campaign ends, please do. It all in all, I'll be totally honest, I didn't sell what I thought I would sell.
Sold more than I thought it would. So
did I really sell more than you thought I would?
Yeah. I didn't have much high hopes for our fans, but
well, we're up to 13, 14.
Hey, and that's more than I thought. So now for you, it's a little less, but
14. And I preemptively grabbed some audio software that I found because I decided, I made enough, at least in profit to purchase that anyway. So I found that, and I wanted to bring that on for tonight. And yeah, if anybody else wants a T-shirt, it's got 8 days left. It'll be up, and
Won't you buy?
I could always put them out again, but I don't know that it would be even wise to again. So if anybody wants to grab them now before it's too late. Grab your shirt.
Time is running out. Act fast.
Yes. What Steve said. Look at you fucking salesman. Look at you go, Sweetwater legend.
I sold cars once.
You fucking pull that dick out and slap the fans across the face with it, Steve. You tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, you buy a fucking T-shirt. You take that.
They would, too.
And then you wipe your jizz off their face with a T-shirt. Right?
Well, I'm not going to, no.
Oh.
I go that far.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. That escalated kind of quickly. I'm sorry.
Yes. Well, the whole show did.
I know.
So,
I know. See, you never know. You never
I know
know
exactly what's going to happen when I
No,
come
you
on
never
this show.
know. No, you never know when we start the show where we're going.
I don't know where we're going, but I have a good idea that it's going to be something that I will regret doing by the end of the show.
You?
I'll regret being here, yes. But then I'll come back next week and do it all over again.
Okay. So no, let's put things into perspective.
Yes.
Let's put things into perspective. Okay. I make jokes about you, Steve.
Yes.
Stuff that is
Constantly.
not true.
Well, no, some of it's true, but
No,
forget the big penis thing. That's true.
Oh yeah, you want to accept that one? Yeah. No, that we can deal with. Jesus Christ. Oh,
the rest of it is a bunch of baloney, though.
But I tell truths about myself.
Yes, you do.
Shit that's happened in my life. That's deprecating and, makes me look like a complete jackass, asshole, dickhead.
Sure.
However, the stuff that we say about you is merely just a joke.
Entertainment value.
Right. But you make it out to be like it's this horrible thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't talk to Steve like this off air.
No, not at all.
I mean,
no.
This is all just for show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, kind of, Steve.
I mean, we don't say those things to Steve off air.
What? Wait.
No, not at all.
Wait. Or are we on Earth 2?
Beginning to wonder where we're at.
I don't know anymore, Steve. I don't know. Everything's been flipped upside down. There's too many Earths. There's too many realities. There's too much shit. There's too many Stargates.
This whole show is about
the
Stargate.
world is up. Matt is down for the count. He's fucked.
Yeah.
Have you heard him tonight?
I have.
It's not Matt. I don't know who that is, but that's not Matt Knapp. That's Matt Knapp from Earth fucking 352. I don't know.
Supernatural was canceled. I know.
I've never watched it, but
Matt, I know I told this to you. I'd like you to join a group.
But just for the record.
No, you need to get clean of this show. This show, I've seen what this can do to women with daddy issues. And
I can't figure out if I'm Team Sam or Team Dean.
I can't do it. Like, I don't care who tells me that Supernatural is good. I can't pull the fucking trigger. I can't do it. But you need to get some help. I'd like you to go into a rehab program.
Alcorn would fit right in as a hunter on that show, though.
Think so?
I don't know.
Absolutely. Like
never
he
seen the
could be
show.
like riding in the back seat of that Impala as they go hunt down demons and
With his fucking cowboy hat on.
yeah,
Eating
There's
a
an
fucking
Impala?
spam
with a
sandwich.
sawed-off shotgun blasting rock salt at ghosts. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Rock salt.
He'd be the shit.
Interesting. Is that what kills ghosts? Rock salt?
Obviously.
no,
Oh.
just gets rid of them temporarily,
Well,
I don't know.
according to the lore of that television show.
I'll have to watch it now.
There
I
you
don't
go.
want anybody seeing a ghost and throwing like their table salt at it and hoping that it fixes the problem.
Well, if it were that, well, it's not rock salt. It has to be rock salt, I'm assuming.
No, but rock salt's easier to put into a shotgun shell, I guess.
Oh, I see.
You got that shit now, Steve?
Yeah. So any salt will do. So the defense against ghosts has been in our houses for centuries.
It's used in a lot of folklore for a lot of things, Steve. Salt is a magical protective element of some kind.
Witches sometimes would draw circles in the ground and salt.
Yes, I know.
You know,
I'm aware.
so on and so forth.
Okay, then quit asking.
Yeah, dickhead.
Go down to your local feed store and pick you up a big old salt block and just chunk it at them.
Hey, Steve, you know what? You can pick up some salt at CVS.
And next to the salt.
Yeah, salt doesn't have much resale value, though. There's so much of it around. And there's a salt mine near here somewhere.
Steve, you're not worth your salt.
Under Lake Erie, I understand.
Under Lake Erie?
Yeah, I believe so. But let me look it up.
Yeah. Okay. You looked that up.
Oh, by the way, under the weather just means because it's gloomy.
Right.
Yeah.
Figured that much.
Yeah.
What about raining cats and dogs, Steve? Figure that one out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You go, girl. And the other thing I wanted to bring up before we get into the news tonight, the show is now on Spotify, iTunes. I had tried to put it on to Libsyn. God, it was over a year ago. And I had missed a payment by like a fucking day.
33 seconds.
And yeah, something like it was something weird. And the minute you missed a payment with Libsyn, they ripped down all your audio.
Fuckers.
So I didn't try to put anything up on any type of an RSS feed. And Matt had introduced me to this service where I could put everything up and it was all free. So it's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. I haven't seen it on Stitcher. I thought that it was going to be on Stitcher. I haven't seen it filter to Stitcher yet. I know that Stitcher just grabs RSS feeds, and it's out there.
On there. I mean,
I haven't seen it.
For our listeners' sake, I did find out that there is, in fact, a salt mine under Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morton Salt Mine in Fairport Harbor, which I've been to. They have a nice Walgreens there. 1959 is when it was established. So there you go.
Yeah, you can go, girl.
So Morton Salt, the girl who trails the salt behind
fucking Sweetwater legend.
Yep.
Yeah, you all should be glad that we got him.
So maybe that's why there's no ghosts in Cleveland.
How do they harvest salt from beneath Lake Erie?
I don't know. I've never been to it.
Dude, there's a tunnel that goes underneath the English Channel.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's a tunnel type thing. You sure?
I mean, I'm sure they can tunnel underneath Lake Erie.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Lake Erie is the shallowest lake.
Of the lakes?
Of all the great ones.
Oh.
I thought it was like over 1,000 feet deep or something.
You're saying we don't have the technology to go down 1,000 feet?
Well, I'm sure we have the technology, but like to retrieve salt.
Well, they got to get it.
How did we find it was there?
I don't know.
I'm going to assume this is like around the shoreline somewhere.
Yeah, well, duh.
And not
Lake
out
Erie.
in the middle.
Well, I'm just saying you can get underneath something.
Yes.
Like that.
Isn't there a lake monster in Lake Erie?
Yes.
It might be.
Bessie.
Yeah.
South Bay Bessie. It's more on the Canadian side, but
South Bay Bessie.
I think I've seen Bessie, but we won't go there.
Not again, Steve.
Well, when Jay
I
Cooney
can't listen. I can't take your cryptid sighting /
I didn't hear this one. I actually saw it.
I can't.
There were bubbles.
I can't take it, Steve. I can't. It wears on me. You know?
Okay.
It's like it just takes a bit of my soul every time. Every single time. Eventually I'm just gonna be a husk of a man. There's gonna be nothing left of me. All because of your stories.
South Bay Bessie was a whore.
She was a hooah. Steve, do you got any news? I do not have the news bumper yet. Tried to get it for tonight. I couldn't.
Oh, we have a news bumper too?
Yeah, we are gonna have one.
So you recorded Richard doing the news bumper and you're gonna play that?
No. No.
Okay.
No, Steve. A proper news bumper.
Speaking of salt ghosts, this is from yahoo.com, believe it or not. Lifestyle section.
Yahoo!
Yeah. This is shoppers report seeing a ghost roaming the aisles of a Massachusetts grocery store. Interestingly enough, not in the salt aisle. Typically, the scary
Wait, did you just butcher a word that they didn't even put in the article?
Yes, I did.
Carry on, my wayward son.
We're gonna go to the supermarket and do those other things.
A members-only page on Facebook dedicated to the local events and possible coyote sightings in the area has the community buzzing about.
Wait, stop. A members-only site dedicated to what?
Coyote sightings in Massachusetts.
Members only.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want non-members.
That's right.
So, anyway, on that Facebook page, they several people reported seeing a young woman between the age of 17 and 30 with light skin, dark hair, blue eyes, in out of fashion clothes, wandering the aisles of Market Basket on Main Street. Chris informs me that Market Basket is a type of grocery store in the area. I did not know.
That's right, Steve.
One shopper is familiar with her, and she used to visit her home when she lived near the store.
When we asked the ghost why she went to Market Basket, she said because it was there.
The post shared on the social media page has residents either laughing or admitting to actually seeing the ghostly figure. If the rumors are true, it makes this Market
Steve's cock is there.
Yeah, it's everywhere. If the rumors are true, it makes this Market Basket a lot more interesting, the one shopper told CBS Boston.
Clean up on aisle 6 and 7.
I saw her and looked away to see if anyone else saw her, and when I looked back, she was gone, the woman who started the discussion reported in a follow-up post. She explained that the sighting happened so quickly she wasn't able to take pictures. Others, however, are not convinced and jokingly ask believers, "What are you smoking?" Even employees are divided. A woman who has worked at the grocery store for years wrote, "I don't want to laugh out loud if you're totally serious," while another one shared that he believed the store is definitely haunted, although he admits the overnight shifts may make his imagination run wild after working alone for 10 hours.
And the meth.
Yeah. One does have to wonder if the stories are true. What did this poor soul do in her life to be banished to a grocery store for the rest of eternity? Yeah, true. From NBC News. Boy, you're getting out the big guns tonight, Chris.
The big guns, Steve.
NBC.
Fucking, you see these guns?
Right. Meteor that no one saw coming exploded over Earth with a force of 10 atomic bombs.
I might not be packing the Sweetwater Legend, Steve, but I do all right.
NASA says the blast was the second largest meteor impact on record.
NASA.
NASA? Is that how to pronounce it correctly?
I don't know. You corrected me on my pronunciation, so I just wanted to return the favor.
See. Okay. On December 18th, 2018, a school bus-sized meteor exploded over Earth with an impact energy of roughly 10 atomic bombs, according to NASA. The blast was the second largest.
You're never going to be able to stop.
The blast was the second largest meteor impact since the organization began tracking them 30 years ago, bested only by the infamous fireball that exploded over some place in Russia in
Tunguska.
February. No, Chelyabinsk.
Oh, there's another place?
Chelyabinsk. Yeah, Russia, which is February 2013. They've only been tracking,
yeah. I remember that one.
They've only been tracking them for 30 years, not 130, Chris.
I'm sorry, Steve.
Tunguska was a lot longer ago.
I'm sorry, Steve.
Or was that Tunguska?
Sorry. I'm sorry to say.
Despite this, hardly
legend.
anyone noticed it was happening, and nobody saw it coming. As to why one of the largest meteor impacts in recent history may have totally passed by you, that's likely because the space rock in question shattered over the Bering Sea, a cold stretch of the Pacific Ocean between Russia and Alaska, miles from inhabited land. NASA learned about the December impact thanks to U.S. Airport.
Wow. You okay over there?
I'm trying.
You all right?
He's getting
good.
You
okay?
I'd like to apologize now, Chris.
Okay.
Anyway, according to the U.S., NASA learned from the U.S. Air Force, whose missile monitoring satellites were among the first to detect the blast. That's it. That's good enough. End of that.
So did it hit or explode above the Earth?
It exploded above. Yeah. And you didn't notice it.
You wouldn't know by the way he told the story, but that's what happened, man.
Well, I was actually crab fishing at the time.
In the Bering Sea?
Yes, aboard the Wizard. And
of Oz?
No, it's just the Wizard.
Matt, this is probably going to impact you more than the rest of us, but the final story of the night from sky.com. If you have herpes, don't travel to space.
What the fuck?
I'm just assuming that. I don't know.
I'm not the Sweetwater legend.
Yeah, no kidding.
NASA issues space.
He's not the one that's been slinging dick all over town.
NASA has issued a space herpes warning as virus reactivates in astronauts. The stress
remind me to cancel my trip to space.
Stress of the body of space. The stress on the body of spaceflight is believed to contribute to suppressing the immune system.
Wait.
Grow.
So, which astronaut has herpes?
I don't know.
I mean, NASA is straight up saying that at least one does.
Hey man,
I thought they went through some like pretty rigorous testing and
they go to space and they just become herpes. It's like that movie Life, but only with herpes.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was more than one astronaut because NASA has issued this warning about space herpes after a study.
Space herpes.
After a study found that the virus was reactivating in crew aboard Space Shuttle International Space missions.
They're in space and they're spreading it.
According to the agency, while only a small proportion of the astronauts...
Wait. Somebody's fucking in space?
Well, yeah.
Space fucking probably is awesome.
0 G sex. I'm in.
Hey, fucking across the...
Anyway, only a small proportions of the astronauts actually developed the symptoms as a result of the dormant virus awakening. It could spell danger for a longer spaceflight mission.
They all had it.
NASA astronauts endure weeks or even months exposed to microgravity and cosmic radiation, not to mention the extreme G-forces of takeoff and reentry, said Dr. Satish Mehta.
Yeah, buddy.
The physical challenge is compounded by more familiar stressors like social separation, confinement, and altered sleep and wake cycles. The research is published in the journal Frontiers in Microbiology and concerns the reactivation of this virus rather than a new virus which had developed in space. So they had herpes prior to going to space.
Yeah.
And it was dormant. And
it got worse.
We didn't think that they actually caught herpes in space, Steve.
Well, I was hoping there was a space herpes. That would be neat.
In space.
Just floating around?
But yeah.
In space.
It's not quite how it works, Steve.
No one can hear you scratch your genitals.
Like, all right, who was wearing my spacesuit?
Today, 47 out of 89 astronauts on short space shuttle flights and 14
So you going to space, Steve?
I want to give you the numbers because Matt asked how many.
No, wait. Hey, I heard some hesitation there, Matt.
Yeah.
I think the Sweetwater Legend might have some problems.
I've never encountered the herpes virus except for a cold sore. So,
well, that is the herpes virus.
Jesus Christ, Steve.
To date,
Matt, I want to just state for the record, Your Honor, evidence piece number 5,232.
I do not.
To the effect that I don't even have to give him the fucking shovel.
You don't have to do anything. He's got like one of those like fold up military shovels in his back pocket.
I actually own
it's
one.
like inside a Leatherman.
I want to state for the record that I do not now, nor have I ever, nor do I plan on acquiring genital herpes. Okay. So there.
Thanks, Steve.
Date 47 out of 89.
As opposed to all those people that did plan on getting it
orally. Thanks, Steve.
47 out of 89 astronauts, on the other hand, on short space shuttle flights, and 14 out of 23 on longer ISS missions shed herpes virus in their saliva or urine samples. So that's
wow.
So Steve,
lots of astronauts.
So Steve, you can't piss on anybody, okay? I just want no more piss play.
I didn't do that in the first place.
Okay,
but that is the news.
Thanks, Steve. I just want you to know I appreciate you.
I hope so.
You see, the people have no idea. The amount of entertainment you give me. Every Sunday night. This is my whole release for the week right here. And Steve, you just warm the cockles in my heart with the way that you fucking dig your holes.
Well, you know,
he said cockles.
You know, at a rodeo, a bull rider gets all the glory, but the clown is the true hero.
That's right.
That's right. Yes.
Wait, am I the bull rider or the clown?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm the bull rider. I'm not the clown. I'm not at all. Not even close.
No.
No clown.
No tears of the clown.
Everybody loves cowboys and clowns.
Yeah.
That's a song, by the way. You wouldn't know it because it's country music. And
oh, look at you with the little reference, Steve. Bringing it all back
Steve
around.
Dropping a reference over our head. That's
yeah. Look at you go. Who was that by, Steve?
Ronnie Millsap.
Yeah. Go fucking figure. Matt, I would like to give you evidence piece number.
We've had this entire conversation
without you, Steve.
Yeah,
without you.
Oh, without me?
Yes. When we saw that you and your better half were going to Ronnie Millsap.
It was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure it was, Steve. Yeah. Was it everything you wanted it to be?
Well, no, it should have happened 20 years ago, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah. I understand. But yes, yeah, we discussed your love of Ronnie Millsap.
Hey, you gotta have a hero, and that's
what is a hero, Steve?
I don't know.
What is a hero? I mean, really.
I don't know. Somebody you look up to and admire, and kind of like people do with me. I am the legend.
Yeah, Matt, I want you to know that years ago, Steve put a coat around the arms of a little young boy and told him that everything was going to be all right.
There was a mysterious ad in the newspaper.
That boy grew up to be
that Steve responded to, and
it said, "Do you like pina colada?"
Looking for heroes.
I change my hero weekly, though. So,
well, I mean, Ronnie Millsap is a strong heroic figure to look up to, Steve.
Yeah, well, for me, yes.
Well, yeah,
sure. Nothing wrong with that.
No,
you
not
sure?
At all.
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
Yeah.
You guys going to Branson?
I've been to Branson.
Yeah.
Sure.
How long? When you going again? Have you been with your wife?
No.
No, you guys going?
Probably not.
It's not fucking Vegas, Steve.
I mean, like,
no.
no. You know what happens in Branson stays in Branson, guys.
Well,
Thank God it does.
I hear the Osmonds have a pretty good.
We might go to Yakov's Theater.
I would like to go to Vegas and see Dr. Marie, though. That would be something.
I love this country.
Yeah. You are the best, Steve, though.
I was in Branson in 1990, by the way.
1990.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I was in Branson around the same time.
Oh, we probably met each other and didn't even know it.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen in restrooms. So they say. Da.
Yeah.
On that fucking note,
This
has been the Fortean Slip, episode 70. A Stargate is Born. If you guys like this shit, hit the little thumbs up button. If you don't, hit the little thumbs down button. Leave a comment, subscribe. Check out Matt Knapp at youtube.com/bigfootcrossroads and also Cryptid Tales. Check out Para Breakdown. We hope he's feeling better, as well as Matt. At youtube.com/Para Breakdown. Check out Richard Allen. The link to his blog is below the video in the About section. And check out Bigfootin' with Keith and Colin on Facebook. As always, check out our good friend Dred Funn. He is the one who supplied the artwork for the t-shirt. He has done all the artwork for the show. Great guy, great art. Check out Dred Funn at dredfun.com and youtube.com/dredfun. Get out there and buy your t-shirt while you can, folks. If you want one, we will see you next week with yet another show. I'm not sure what we'll do. Don't know yet, but I'll think on it and get back to you. See ya!